All right, Malibu, you can stay for a minute. You can stay for a minute. We'll show our books. Show the new book. How about that? Give it a couple minutes. Let's see. A little crooked. There we go. All right. Good girl. Give it a couple minutes for people to come in. There we go. All righty. All righty then, Malibu. You gonna go down there? Okay. Hi, Don P. Hi, Janet. Would you say sign me up? Oh my goodness. So yeah, I pulled all the other books too, and I cut down my zines this morning. I cut them all down. Now I got to crop, you know, cut the middle and fold. So yeah, I'll get them out. I'll get them out tomorrow. Today, post office is closed today. If y'all didn't know that. So hi Pamela, hi Linda, Angela. Let's see. Upstairs homie's down there somewhere, roaming around doing something. So yeah. Hope everybody's having a good week. Happy wonderful Wednesday. Good lemon water. Oh, strong though. Hi Laverne, how's it going? I sent Tim a little happy mail, Linda. I hope he got it, or hopefully by now. Let's see. What else? Yeah, so that's what I've been doing is really just working on working on the zines, got them, ready to fold and send to Janet. Hopefully I'll send them out tomorrow. And hi Emily. Anybody else coming in? I've got my mom's set of Prismacolor out, although I have picked out a few that I've needed over the last couple years, but to replace some of my other ones. But I got out mom's set because it's more organized by color so that I can pick easier because Helen does give you the colors in Prismacolor, the numbers, and so I'm going to try to use them, as close to her lessons as we can do. This is her new book. As you can see, it's thicker than the other books. It's a little more expensive, but it's got like almost twice as much stuff in it. So, and I am going to show her other books as well. And this is her new one that just came out. Hi, Brooke with an E. Missy, said hi to Emily. Anybody else? Good morning, everybody in the balcony. Hi, Miriam. Hi, Kathy Berg. How's it going? Hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, I tried to get as much of my errands done yesterday because knowing today things are closed. So I wanted to try to get as much done as I could, although I have to go to the post office tomorrow to mail my zines and a couple other things. So, yeah, nothing else really going on, just working on that, working on the zines. The zine swap. If y'all don't know about the zine swap, you still have time to get in on it. You have till July 15th. All the information is in my community tab about maybe about 3 posts back. You'll see the zine title in the community tab if you just scroll down a couple of posts. So if you're interested in being in that. Let's see. Hi, Terry. Terry did another awesome IG post with the prompts, and Tori as well. Tori's been doing some stuff on work on her iPad and digital work. It's really cool, like a story. So, hi, Barbara Chicken Pot Pie. Hi, Animal Lover. I didn't call you Amelia today. Animal Lover. Belinda. Let's see. Yeah, so I hope everybody's having a good week. Are y'all doing anything creative? How many here are in the zine swap? Anyone? Hi, Ann. And Lar, and who else? Let's see. Early every day now. Oh, Kathy's up early every day now. That's a new me because she's got the dogs and the puppy. So, are you enjoying the new pup? Well, he's not new. You've had him for a while now. Um, so I always look for everybody's pet pictures. I love pet pictures because I love my pet, posting my pet pictures too. Hi, Colleen. How's it going? Kathy Berg and CK Art Colleen, they stream every Tuesday. Y'all moved it to 11, or was that just the one time? Or is that going to be your new time now? Is 11 a.m. Eastern. He's 6.5 months and weighs 52 pounds. Oh my gosh, Kathy. It's not real. It's getting beyond the puppy stage, right? Let's see, Annette said hi to Missy. I try to catch everybody at the beginning. If y'all are new here, I do try to catch everybody at the beginning, the first few minutes, 15 minutes or so of the stream. I try to say good morning to as many people as possible, catch up with y'all. If you're talking to me, put it in caps. Hopefully, I will see it. I do my best, especially when we start working on a project. And make sure you have live chat clicked at the top. If you have top chat, you will not see all the chat. Just saying. Hi, Debbie Bruce. Let's see. Bartender's daughter. Good morning. That's a cute name. Bartender's daughter. Let's see. There's Tori. Hi, Tori. If y'all don't follow Tori, go check her out on IG. She's posting some cool stuff that she's doing on her iPad. She's doing a whole story down the rabbit hole. It's like a take off of Alice in Wonderland, and it looks really good. It looks really good, Tori. Let's see. Scrolling. I think I've said hi to everybody so far. Hi, Belinda. Belinda coming in like Tina does and saying good morning to everybody. Good morning, Belinda. I haven't seen Tina yet this morning, so let's see. Yeah, I think I've caught everybody so far. So this is Helen Elliston. You can follow her on Facebook if you want to. And you can buy all her books on Amazon. I have bought them over the years. What first, second, third. I have some in some of them I have, and I did pull this one piece out of my sketchbook that I worked in this one to show you. And so we're going to work out of her new one today. And I pulled my mom's Prismacolors because I think I can find them easier, hopefully, depending on which piece we pick. I thought about picking it and pulling the pencils, but I'm not sure which one I want to do yet. I talked to Jan and I said, I think I want to do the beer. There's a beer mug full of beer. Might want to do that. So I haven't pulled pencils yet. And I just pulled this bee paper. You can get this. This is like the bee inspired mixed media paper. And it's probably, does it say the weight on there? Is it 90? 114 weight. So, and it's got a texture to it. I thought this might be good for, I don't know that I've worked in this paper with color pencil projects, but we're going to do that today. See how that goes. And, but you can get this at Walmart. This whole big stack is like $10. There's 120 sheets. And you can get it spiral bound this way. I think you can get it spiral bound the other way too. And so it's we're going to practice today. So we're going to do that. Hi, Flo. Hi, Cool Cakes, Amelia. Let's see, Chantel. Who else has come in? Yeah. Barb's gonna start singing already. Barb, if y'all have Barb in your chat, she is so fun. She's always got a song for everything. She can carry a tune in a bucket. or on a screen. Thanks, Barb. So, yeah, Shannon said, thanks. I'll be singing that all day. Oh my goodness. So, all right. So let me get crack-a-lacking and show the books. Do y'all want me to show the newest first? Or do you want me to start back from the first one? What would y'all like? You want me to save the newest one for last? Would that be the best way to do it? So, there we go. I just need to turn my monitor just a tiny bit there. Do y'all have a preference of how I show them? And I will zoom in. Let's go ahead and zoom in one there. There we go. So, a whole bucket of beer. Show the first one so I know when to hit the button. Okay, everyone says start with the first. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the newest one, 5. Okay, so we'll do that. All right, let's start over here. All right, and I do have some projects stuck in some of them. Let me get a sip of my water here. Hi, Tina. There's our Tina saying good morning to as many people as possible. Hi, Leona. I'm trying to drink half just plain water, half lemon water, because I'll get the hiccups so easy off of lemon water, but it tastes so good. Thanks, Tina. Okay, so this is the first one. I'll just kind of set this there. This is just a board that I covered that I can recover different things, and then I can put my scratch paper and stuff up underneath of it. It makes it nice. Just can't be moving it around too much. All right, so this was her first one, Color Special Effects, and I'll try to tell you the year. This came out in 2017, Helen Elliston, and the ISBN for this one is 978-154-664-6594. And my mods, you do not have to go look them up. I mean, they're easy to find, but if you want to, that's fine too. So, all right, so we're going to go through them, and there's just the projects here are listed by section, and I'll just read those off. I won't read every single one because we're going to flip. Hair, lips, and skin, nature, 3D shapes and objects, gems, and backgrounds. Okay, this whole show is going to be about these books, y'all, and we're going to try to work in, a couple of projects. Hi, Mary. Okay, Mary had a tree in her yard got struck by lightning. Was it yesterday or the night before? And knocked a big tree down in her yard. Luckily, it did not hit her house or anybody, but a tree did fall. So Mary's going to have her work cut out for her the next while. My mother-in-law had 2 huge oak trees. They were hundreds of years old. I mean, those things were huge, like you'd see in a movie. And this was some years ago. And they got hit by lightning and knocked down. I think one knocked the other one down. Oh my gosh, they were huge. People were coming from all over. Can we have some of that oak? Can we have some of that oak? But anyway, so hopefully, Mary, your homeowner's insurance will come to the rescue there. So yeah, that was Mary did post a picture, a little video of it yesterday. Hi, Marsh, how's it going? Good to see you. I'm showing all the Helen Elliston's 5 books that I have. Her newest one is book 5, and we'll do a project out of that. So put it in caps if you're talking to me, and hopefully I will see you. Thank you. There you go. That's just the best thing. That's Helen Ellis's whole Amazon page. Thanks, Tina. So you can find all of Helen's books right there. If I can't pin it, I can't pin it here in StreamYard. Let's see. Hi, Nina. Anybody else? All right, so let's get crack-a-lacking. So that's the ISBN for that one. And remember, this was her first one, blending one color pencil into the other, how to create realistic eyes. And here's one that we did when I do her projects, I do my best to try to follow her step by step rather than just going straight to here and trying to draw it, which I could do. But I try to do it step by step so y'all can like start from scratch as well. And there's probably a video on this. I don't know how long ago this was because this book's from 2017, so it's probably 2017 that I did this. But anyway, I just keep it washi taped in here. But this is the eye that we did from here, the tearful eye. Yeah, so I just keep it in here. So lips, sunglasses. There's so much in her books. I mean, they're just really awesome. If you like to do any kind of color pencil drawing, or if you are like to do coloring, adult color books, there's so many tips. I got a hair in my mouth. Going like this, trying to get the hair off my face. Okay, thank you, Tina. Yeah, so yeah, if anybody needs the link to all of Helen's books on Amazon, Tina will repost it. Thank you, Tina. So, am I close enough? Do I need to get in one more? Maybe one more. Is that better? Yeah, that's probably better, right? Now it's going to flash out light to dark depending on what page we're on, but I think that looks pretty good. Skin tones, how to practice skin tones, hair, blue, doing blue or purple hair. And then she gave you practice pages, and I think she does that in all her books, gives you practice pages. So if you want to color on them. Now I will say this, if you're going to practice in the book, the paper is, little, it's maybe a little better than copy paper, thick, like it's not the thinnest copy paper, but to work on this is probably going to be, it might be a little, I don't want to say tricky, but it's just flat paper. There's no texture. Like we're going to work in this mixed media paper today. And so you're going to have a little bit of texture to work with color pencil. Sometimes I like smooth paper. I'll work on any kind of paper. If the color book has this kind of paper, I'll work in it. But just FYI, if you want to practice, I would practice on both. I'd practice, if you want to work on this page or make a copy of it, or draw it yourself and work on a different paper, So either way. But here's one of the other things we did. We did a little raindrop, a little drop of water. We did hers in green. We did one in red. Bubbles. There's just so much, people. There's so much in her book. Just be prepared. We haven't shown her books in a while, and they're just amazing. We always have fun every time we bust one out. Shiny butterfly, like with glass wings, red rose. I mean, and I know y'all can read this. I'm just saying it just to, just shout it out. The flower highlights, clouds, mushrooms, soap bubbles, animal fur, mermaid scales. And then here's some practice sheets. Okay, bows, which I have one of those in the back here. We did this on a piece of cardstock. Just, it's smooth. We did that. We did a gradation color thing here. What else is here? Oh, and then some, what do you call it? Color chart to chart your pencil colors. We did this though. And I've been trying to kind of keep them together so that when I go to show them, I have the actual picture that we did in there. Although there's been a couple that I gave away, so I don't have the originals. But I said hi to Belinda. Thank you, Tina. Little a fiery dress, and here she gives you the whole scene to color. Again, if you don't want to color in the book, then make a copy of it to practice on. A golden crown, glowing lanterns, chrome, and then how to color dramatic light catching gems. So we've done some of these. I don't know that they're in here, but I have done some of these gemstones. Crystals, red ruby and an emerald, glass bugs, silvery pearl, just like a glass fish. Different, y'all can see I'm trying to read out as many as I can. And then here's practice sheets. More practice sheets. snowfall, backgrounds and embellishments, embellishing, sunset. And she gives all these little different tips all through it. And it's very in depth. I mean, these books, a book like this takes a long time to produce. And I think she put one a year, every other year, up for a while, because this first one was 2017. Fairy dust trails. And I'll give you all the dates and the ISBNs as we go. Here's just a little, kind of like a little Alice in Wonderland type thing, a little girl and a bunny. Rubbings and dots, shadows, marker pen background. Here's another page for you to practice. And then here's a color wheel for you to do your own, make your own color wheel. Make your own color wheel here. And wreck this page, have fun. Or make a copy and wreck that one. Little testers. And then color charts like this. So you can make copies of the color charts depending on how many color pencils you have if you want to use hers. So that's Colorist Special Effects, the first book. Okay. All right, the second one. And this one came out in 2017 as well. And the ISBN for this one is 978-197-6. Oh, wait, let me start over. 978-197-966-2413. And the topic section, the topic sections are tasty treats, nature, 3D shapes and objects, metal and steampunk, skin tone, and fabric. Y'all still with the tour? Oh, mesmerized by her books? I was. Every time I got a new one. Green apple. And see, she takes you step by step to get you to the finished product. And she tells you all the numbers of Prismacolor pencils to use. And of course, you can, swap them out and get close to the colors. If, it doesn't have to match exact if you don't have that, But she does give you all the colors. Ice donut, cupcake, glossy red grapes. See, look at this. See? And she gives you a little try it. Strawberry ice cream. Just so amazing. And she has a pattern right next to pretty much everything, I think. So if you want to copy and trace it, if you don't feel comfortable drawing it, then you could just use this, copy, trace it, make it bigger. I try to draw them myself, so they're not exactly like hers, but they're close enough, I think. So the orange pumpkin, let's see, foil wrap candy, strawberries, and here's a page to practice on with all the different elements that she did in that section. The natural world. Making you hungry, Tina. Bokeh backgrounds. And feathers, flames, hibiscus, frogs, more flowers and grass, hummingbirds, ladybug. Let's see, 3D. She's got the shadows under the legs to make them 3D. High roll. Palm leaves, glossy leaves, multicolored leaves. I mean, these are great books. If you want to practice your color pencil and techniques, I mean, these are just amazing. So, malachite, sunstone, jasper, shells, sea foam and sand, more shells. And you can see all the little tips she gives you on each thing. There's another practice page, color swatching, inspiration, color combos. But again, the paper, now this paper seems to be even just a little bit more shiny, slick. not shiny, but it's kind of slick. So again, you got to take that into account when you're working on color pencils in these books. I would recommend trying to draw them yourself or make a copy on the kind of paper you want to try. You know, silver anchor, crackle glass light balls. Look at this here. Right? Is it Tina? No, you would want to put it on another paper, Tina. Especially the shinier one or the satiny one. Tina's picky about her color books and the paper that she does in her color books. So you'd make a copy of it, Tina. Which I wouldn't want to work in the book myself anyway. I wouldn't want to do that. I'd want just to make a copy of it to work on, not work in the book. That's just me. I wouldn't want to work in the book. Terracotta potted plant, skull and crossbones, hearts. See, she just takes you step by step, gives you some sheets here. Again, you know, make copies to practice on. Unicorn horn, more practice sheets. Antique clock, metal and steampunk section. Silver spoons, step by step. Steampunk cog, you know, wheels. Copper pipes. And then a practice sheet. Skin tones. Different skin tones. View would probably like this book because View is always trying to do all different kinds of skin tones. This is, you know, really kind of in depth on the skin tones. Taffeta fabric. Then again, places to practice. More practice sheets. Cat and dog noses. I think we did one of these. This is a good one to do a quick one of too. Let me just, I'm going to work in book 5 today, but I do want to let's mark that one because that's always good. All righty. So that's book 2. All right. Book 3. This is book 3. I'm trying to make sure I catch everybody if I can. If y'all have any questions. All right. So this one is it says 2017. I didn't remember her coming out with 3 books the first year. Or maybe I just didn't buy them all the first year and bought them some the second year. All right. This has these sections. Empty shapes, more flower fun, glorious nature, miscellaneous fun, and backgrounds and structure. Those are the sections here. So here's turn a circle into a fried egg. And then there's a continuation of it. Realistic eggs. So you can see which books, you know, you might, be more attracted to or whatever, or have more things that you would be interested in. Hi, Ann Makes. Hi, Judy O. I said hi to you, right, Raul? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. So all these are just different, glassy shapes to make ovals and hearts and circles, hexagon. Here's a tennis ball. Then bubble gum, bubbles. Shape practice, textured tulip. These are more flower fun. So all the different flowers. There's a pansy. Cactus and sunflower. So, yeah. Then there's your shapes to practice. Waterfall, glorious nature, coral and a starfish, lily pads and trees, birch trees, clover, tree bark. This is a good one. Bamboo, honeycomb, bees. And there's your practice sheet. These are miscellaneous fun, 3D filigree, little bear, pencil reflections, croissant, watermelon, planets in space, glowing planets. We did this one and I gave this one away, so I don't have this one anymore. Although there's a picture of it on IG, the fairy door. We did this, but we did it about that big. So that was a fun one. We did that one. Rope texture, background and structures. So mountains. Oh, I should show y'all pictures of Cameron. Cameron has sent some Wyoming, Yellowstone pictures. Very, very cool. Very beautiful pictures. It was 20 degrees, I think, day before yesterday. 20 degrees in Yellowstone. Antique music sheet, rainbow background, sand, rustic bricks, a marble effect, raindrops. These are pretty cool. There we go. How to do highlights and shadows. Practice sheets. Lots of practice sheets. Okay, so that one is book 3. Okay, book 4. We have one. I took this one out of my sketchbook because I cut it out and put it in my sketchbook after we'd done it because I just wanted to keep it in there. I don't like it stuff sticking out of books like this because that just makes it get damaged. Okay, this one is 2020. So this one is 2020. And the index here, edible incredibles, bold backgrounds, beauty and nature, cool stuff, and mystical. And then puzzles at the back. Edible incredibles. Thank you, Flo. So we got the candy corn and a glossy red pepper. But look at that candy corn. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? And see how she tells you the number, the colors, where to put highlights. And she does use a white Posca for highlights. Lemons and lemon slices. Olives. We've done quite a few out of this book. We've done a lot of these, fruits and vegetables. But we did, on the show that we did these, and I did them kind of small, and I gave them all away. So I don't have some of these to show because we gave them away that day. A pie filling and a pie crust and gingerbread person. And then here's the one that I did from the red candy swirl. There's 2 versions. This was a straight on shot. And then there was this one. Well, there's one from the side too. This is the one that we did. And of course I just did it bigger. I did it in 2020. So, and it is on a textured paper, kind of like the bee paper we're going to work on today. So this was from here, and I just drew it, and so it's not exact. You don't have to do it exact. The idea is to learn the techniques. Let's see. A sip of water here. So that's the one we did. And with the white Posca for highlights. Or if you don't have a white Posca, you could get a brush and white acrylic paint. You know, do it thin. So that one is from that page. And there's mushrooms, slices, different rainbow treats. This reminds me of something. Janet, she can do these awesome marbles and candies and gumballs. Oh my gosh. She rocks these things, I'm telling you. Toast, bread and olives and more toast and bagels and different practice pages. This is crumpled paper. I decided, Judio, you would do that. Yeah, yeah, Janet. I know you have done it. Lace border. I mean, not hers, but you've done your own. Rainbow oil slick, 3D spheres, and woven backgrounds there. Geometric backgrounds and cubes. More cubes. Geometrics. Then beauty of nature. There's a dandelion. How to do a make a wish. Flowers, squirrels, pine cone. I think we did the pine cone at one time. I think we did the squirrel too. Again, I did them and we gave them away on a show. Pine tree. We've done the acorn. I know we've done that. We've done the acorn a couple, 2 or 3 times, I think. Feather inspiration. Practice sheets. Crackle ring. But she just really does the jewel and the highlights really good. Yeah, cool stuff. Ice cube. Different spooky eyeballs. Wax seals. Emerald eye. More of the wax seals. I sneezed, so I muted. Let's see. Stained glass. She's saying practice, practice. A little picture of Helen right there. Stained glass. So you have one here. You can look at it and compare. Again, the paper, I would put it on a more textury paper for better for color pencil, unless you're just used to doing different kind of color book pages. We've done this one. We did the bubble potion. We've done that. I don't remember who ended up getting it, but I gave them away. We might have done this one too. Genie bottle, orbs, contemporary eyes, feathers and hair, crystals, hair braids, and practice sheet. She gives you so much practice sheet. She gives you a one on everything. Oh, here's a word search fun. I was wondering what was at the back. Crosswords, spot the odd one out. That's fun. And test and practice area. So that one is number 4. So here is, let me set these to the side. Here's the newest one. And our newest one is almost twice as thick as the other ones. So she really has a lot in this one. So we're going to do something out of this one today. I hope I haven't missed anybody. So this one is, let me just read what it says here at the beginning. Welcome to Colorist Special Effects 5. Color like a pro, broken down into easy guides. This book is bursting at the seams with even more step-by-step guides. Cool, fun, and vibrant objects, textures, and techniques, including how to color grayscale. So this is the first time she's had a grayscale in here. A lot of color books these days are grayscale, which means they have all the shadows already put in for you. And so she does show you some techniques on that. Improve your skills and confidence at your own pace in the comfort of your home. Follow me on Helen Claire. It's Helen CLAIRE art.com, and the same on Facebook. Helen Claire Art on Facebook. The pencils used are the Prismacolor Premier 150 set. Switch out colors for whatever set you own. I also use some paint pens or gel pens and markers for some extra contrast and pop, but it is mainly a book about using color pencils. Thanks to everyone who encourages me. I got there in the end and really hope this book gives you satisfaction. Practice, learn, play, experiment. Check out my range of grown-up art and coloring books. And again, you want to check out her site. And this is copyright 2020. And the ISBN is 979-832-761-2440. And Here is Tina put a link to all of her. Well, that's to this one in particular. But Helen has an Amazon site where you can find all her books. Okay. Thank you, Tina. So, and I will put a link to her Amazon in the description at the end of the show so that you can go find her on Amazon. That's where I bought all her books. Okay, so let's see what section she has in this one. This one's a big mama. So in this one she has sectional coloring. That's something else she's doing new too. Eclectic and novelty, grayscale pictures, animal print, and characters. So that's the different sections that she has. Is Denise here? Oh, hi, Denise. We're showing Helen Elliston's new book. Y'all don't know Denise is my oldest daughter, the one that comes to visit, Cameron and Samantha's mama. Annie is the one out in LA, and she's Logan's mama. Good to see you, Denise. Wish you were here. Mernin. Mernin, Denise. I wish you were here to color because we're instead of using my, as you call them, crap pencils in my tray, we're going to be using Grandma Donna's pencils. They're the exact same pencils, but they're just in a case. Denise thinks if they're in a case, then they're nicer. We each have our own identities. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here we go. So this section right here, she calls it sectional coloring, where you take up something on a color book page, like in your own color books, and you color a section of it. Tina, this you might want to try this, especially Tina, if you want to try it on a different kind of paper that you're not used to. You're welcome. Bye, Colleen. So yeah. So like here's a splodge. So you like this is on a background of fish, and you just kind of outline something in the middle of your page and just color this much. You don't color the whole page. Now, if you're doing some of your fancy fairy tale type hardback color books that you want all the pages colored eventually, this probably isn't the technique to use in that particular book. But we have a lot of books that are like Creative Haven and the magazine type that you could do this technique in, and I think it would be good. Thank you, Jen. Hi, good to see you. Anybody else popping in? So that's what she's done here. So footprints like on a shell, a background of shells. So here's what it looks like. So she just colored just the footprints, and you just leave the background. Well, I guess you could color it. I'd color it in something that would be like what maybe a one color or something, so that it would not detract from the standoutness of the overlay. Here's where she did a zipper, how to draw a zipper, and then put a zipper over the top of a color book page. So here's the page, and then she drew the zipper right on top of the page. Isn't that cool? I think that's a cool technique. A cool technique. And you leave some of it black and white, and then you color a section of it. Don't y'all think that's cool? I think that's cool. Same thing with this one's the paintbrush one. She did the same kind of thing. So half the page is just white, black and white, and then she drew the brush, colored the brush right on top like this. And or you could draw it and cut it out and lay it on top of the color book and then color like that. I just think that's so cool. Denise, I already kind of have an idea what we're going to do today, Denise. But you could come down and do one, Denise. Come on down. Come on down. You're liking this one already, Tori? Yeah. So here's where she did a jigsaw puzzle. So she drew a jigsaw puzzle on top of a page and just colored in the jigsaw puzzle part. Very cool, right? Hang on. Let me get a sip of my water too here. Hi, Devin. You like that zipper I did, Devin? Well, I've shown this is the fifth book. I've shown all her previous books. So if y'all missed it, I did a flip through of all of the other four books. This is her newest one. Just came out like, I don't know, less than 2 weeks ago, I think. Um, and here's a torch or flashlight, depending on where you live in the world, what you call it. You know, if you're in the UK, it's torch. If you're in the States, it's a flashlight. But here's where she did just a section of light, uh, and color just that. Eyeglasses, same kind of thing. So draw the eyeglasses and just color in that section. And that I just think that's very cool and clever myself. I think that's very cool and clever. And again, the paper's kind of slick. So I don't know that you want to, I don't know that anybody really want to color in the book. They'd probably want to be making copies of her sample pages anyway, not coloring in the book. So eclectic and novelty. So we got a wave crest, water splashes. And again, she takes you step by step. I almost picked this one to do the sliced cucumbers, but I think I have one picked out, and I haven't picked out for sure. I'm going to get y'all's opinion on it. I know, right? I know, really, Anne makes it really is. A lot to use in mixed media too and collage. And you could draw these, and cut them out and use them. Like you could cut out a bunch of cucumber slices and make a whole collage out of that. Vampire teeth. Malibu's down up under my feet. Under my feet. I don't bite. Different teeth and lips and stuff. This is the one I'm thinking about doing. Is the pint of beer. Now I don't like the taste of beer and I don't drink beer, but this picture's very cool. Look at all the steps. So this is kind of what you'll end up with right there. So I just think that's very cool. So I was thinking about doing the pint of beer, but y'all can tell me which one you have if you have a preference for it. So 4 steps to this one. And then a bale of hay. We have these out in the back of our field behind our house. Corn on the cob's another cute one with the butter on it. Aren't these awesome? There's the finished one. Charcoal. That's a charcoal. Heart foil balloon. That's a cute one too. And then some emojis. Janet, I can see Janet doing this. Janet would do all these bouncy emojis all over her page. I can so see Janet doing this one. But she'd probably put butts on them. She'd have some of them turning around, like she'd have some facing and some from the back with butts. Aw. Uh, okay, Tina. I just read your message on my watch. That's cool then. I'll do it. I'll do it on a stream. Only if you do some, Janet. Only if you do some with butts. Have y'all not seen Janet's portfolio of butts? Bingo ball, cartoon bomb, there's explosion, like right here's the finished one. Copper bangle, shiny copper wine glass. Look at this. Let's see if it's a bigger one. Yeah, look at this. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Look at that. And then here's some grayscales. Now the grayscales, for me to do these here on the show, on the stream, I'd have to make a copy of it because to show how she's coloring on top of grayscale, because that shows you how to do different things that are in grayscale books. If you know what I'm talking about. There are pictures that are already shaded for you in your color book. That she's not drawing these. I mean, I guess I could draw them and use like a gray marker, alcohol marker to color it and then do the pencil on top. We could try it, But, I would just, if I was you to try to practice, I'd just make a copy of this and then do her coloring techniques on top of your copy. Here's a thumbs up. Fantasy hand, thumbs up. They need to cut their nails. Well, these are pretty. They look like, like press-ons or something. That one looks like it's just like jacked up. The nail, not the coloring. Then some grayscale, different little jewels. They're like bunnies made out of beads. And she shows you how to do all different kinds of color combinations with these, which I think is good to show you different color combinations with the same item. So you can see how you can do this. This artist took a lot of time and put forth. I know, right? I know. I'm sure it took her over a year to do it. So this is very cool to show different color combinations. Look at all the different ones. And she shows you the color pencils, the Prismacolor pencils, and the numbers if you want to do those particular ones. And then she gives you a couple of gray scales to try to do those. So again, I would copy these onto, a little bit more textured paper. This is very smooth. And same thing for the banana. I really want to do the banana. Maybe we could try to do the banana by drawing it and putting on some alcohol marker, gray alcohol marker, and then making sure it's dry, and then doing the color pencil on top. Maybe. Let me put a Post-it note there. Because I would really like to do this banana. I think that's very cool. So I don't know if she knew this is a different. Oh, this is for you to practice on here. Try it. But I don't want to work on this paper, and I don't want to work in the book. Same thing with cookies. Again, this is the grayscale section. Grayscale desserts. Grayscale blue daisy. Rainbow daisy. Try it. Grayscale red rose. But this is good, especially if you like to color grayscale color books. This is great for you to practice how to do grayscale coloring. A suit and tie. Filigree. More filigrees. Awareness ribbons. Swishy dress. Braids. And see, she gives you practice sheets. Hi, Cat and Paste. I'm just showing the newest Helen Elliston's Special Effects Book 5. I showed all the other ones earlier, so if y'all are just coming in and missed it, I showed, hi, Angie. I showed her previous 4 books as well. Hi, I said, yeah, Devin. Did I say hi to you, Devin? I'm not sure. And Cat and Paste. Kristen. So, and then again, this is still in the grayscale section. And she gives you her samples to copy or color. I would, like I said, I would copy them. Zebra fur. Oh, we've moved into the animal print section now. So, zebra fur. She's very in depth. Very in depth. Leopard fur. Tiger fur. Elephant skin. Spider webs. I never get spider webs right. I don't think I've ever attempted doing zebra pattern. I've done the patterns, but I haven't done it. I don't know that I've done one with actual to make it look like fur. I've done the zebra. I've drawn zebras with just, more like this, right? Not so much with the fur. I might have some years ago, but I don't really remember. So layers on the paper in this book. Here's your characters. Little rubber ducky. Little green alien. Green smoke. Come on. Potted plant with a face on it. A little genie, a little manga, cute chibi girl. Garden Gnome. That's another one I know Janet would do. The Garden Gnome. Look how cute that is. So cute. Did you hear that? I think the cats have. No, that was Hubster closing the door. He was pulling the door shut. But they know how to push a door open. They don't know how to open it with the doorknob, but they know how to push a door open. You want to do the alien Terry? Yeah. Little pig. Janet would do the backside and do the butts. Oh my gosh, Miriam. So that's the book 5. So we can either do a couple different things. I like the beer and the banana. Should we try to do the banana using um you can't, here's one of the things that you can't do with color pencil and with the grayscale. You can't draw this in graphite unless you seal it and try to go over it with color pencil. Graphite and color pencils do not play well together. I could draw this with, I would lightly draw it in graphite, but I would get rid of the graphite because they don't go well together, graphite and color pencil. But we could use some gray scale with gray alcohol markers, and then I have to make sure it's dry. You always want to make sure if you do any kind of wet medium before you put color pencil on top that it's completely dry. So we could try that with a marker as a base because I'm not going to go make a copy right now. Denise goes, love. I'm not going to make a copy right now, so I could just draw it and use some marker. Y'all want to do that? And then the other thing I would like to do is, now we could practice, if y'all just want some small things, we could practice some different colors with these little rabbit bees, we could try that too. But I also like the beer. I like the beer, mug of beer. Here. The pint of beer. I really like this. So we could try this. So what would y'all like? You want to try the banana and then the beer? Bananas and beer, Denise is saying. All right, so let's go over to the banana then. And I'm going to, I'll tear out a couple of sheets. Now I haven't picked colors. You have to pick the colors and everything. And I've not read the instructions ahead of time, but let me take out a couple sheets here. One for, let me tear one at a time. Come on. All right. And I'll cut off the, what do you call it? Perforation. Oh. Again, this is that B paper pad mixed media from Walmart. And it's got, I think it was 120, 120 sheets for like $10. So, there we go. Alrighty then. So let's see. Yeah, and it's got a little texture to it. And it's, what's the weight of this? 114 pounds. All right, so I'm going to, now you probably won't be able to see it very well at first because I got to draw light. Yeah. Hi, Miss Lulu. Missy Lulu. Who else am I missing? Thanks everybody for being here. Again, if y'all missed the beginning where I went through all 5 of her books, then go back and look at that because it's really, really cool, her books. All right, let's see if I can do this on top of this book here. Maybe I should put it on a board or something here. Let's see. Let's just put it on the back of this. How big is that? I guess that'll work because I want it close up to what we're doing, but I don't want to work on this big lump, so we're going to do this. All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead and try to grab the light because it does flash out with the bright light. So let's turn that up. All right, so let's just see here. Move my bracelets up a little. And I'm just going to sketch it again. I'm not trying to, if I can always go make a photocopy if I want to. I'm going to make it bigger. I'm going to make it bigger than the picture. So, all right. So let's just see here. And normally I would do all this. I'm trying not to turn the page too much. Although, let me get that arch there. I'm trying not to turn the page too much. I'm trying to kind of keep it so that I'm in frame here. All right, so let's just see here. That's pretty good. Okay, needs a little bit more. Does need a little bit more fullness back here. Need a brush. Let's get a brush here. There we go. Okay. And have a little thinner right there. I'm trying to do it pretty close, but it's, there we go. All right. And I'll lighten it up as I go. If y'all have any questions, put it in caps. Oh, let's see. Hi, Barbara, Tiff. Okay. So, and there's shading. We can put the shading down there with color pencil after. I'm really just kind of concentrating on the banana itself because going over it with pencil, because we're going to go over it with pencil. All right, so so I'm going to lighten this up. And I do have, where is it? Where's my little, here we go. My little bag. Oh, I forget what these are called. It removes excess pencil and lightens it up. So we'll probably do that too. It does leave a little bit of a dust. So you got to have, keep your brush handy. Let's see. All right. Hi, Stephanie. All right. So now we got a little bit of the black right in there. And then we got the stem. So let's go ahead and do the rest of the banana here. I'm going to have to turn it. I didn't think I would have to, but I do have to get that arch straight. I can't do that with over the top of my hand. You know what I mean, Vern? There we go. Something like that. Now it needs to be a little bit. Hang on. I'm trying to get it as close as I can. You don't have to draw it. You can always just make a copy of it to practice. Okay, there we go. So there's our initial banana that we're going to grayscale. Now I'm going to do some practice. I'll just do it on the same sheet. Some different shade. Is it a cool gray, a warm gray? We'll do that. Let's see. This needs to be a little fatter here. Let's make it a little fatter banana. A little fatter banana. There we go. All right, so now let me pull some different shades of gray, and I have different ones. I have Milo art markers, and let's see, we'll probably go with the Milo. Let's see, get a couple. I'm going to try to stick with just about 3. We'll try to stick with 3. Here's no hoo-hoo. That's a little blue, but let's just see. I'm just going to dig around here for a minute. And pick a couple. Let's see, what's this one? It's another hoo-hoo. That's a good nice light one. Let's just go with these 3 and see what we can start with. Okay. All right. Y'all still with the tour? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the shading that would be the gray scale in a color book, and then we'll do the color pencil over the top. We'll see. We'll see how this works out. All right, so I'm going to start first with taking off some of the excess. I just want to be able to barely see the pencil. Okay. can barely see it. And now I'm going to just go ahead and I'll start with doing just a light coat of alcohol marker over the whole thing. And I'm going to have to turn it to get this arch. And we'll color this in. I hope my markers are full enough. I don't know. I just picked some random ones. I don't know how much I've used them and how much marker is still left in them. All right. Not that it matters because a banana can go look any way it wants. All right, so now let me get rid of some of this pencil. Okay. I'm not seeing any questions. All right, let's go to the let's do the darkest one next. With the, like the little tip here. And the back here. And a little, let's start with the next darkest first before I go in there crazy. Okay. Okay, and we'll do some shading here too. Let's see, let's go this way. We'll see if this works. I haven't tried this with this test. We're going to do this test here. Let's put a little shade here. Let's take our okay. And one of the tricks to alcohol markers is keeping to blend is a wet edge. That's how they blend, is if they have a wet edge. Of course, you can always go back over it and get it wet again, but you know that's. I am on a textured paper, so I just want to get a basic gray scale on here before we move in with the color pencils. We'll see. We're gonna practice. We're gonna see. All right, so let's go back in here now with a little bit darker in here. Okay. I just want enough to really work with color pencils. All right. And I'll maybe do a little bit of the texture here. Blend those out a little. Y'all still with the tour? And then a little bit of some of the lighter little. All right, I think that's good. I think we're going to go with that. I think we'll roll with this. Let's see, who knew the correct way to peel a banana? So Barb's saying, for example, let's click on this. For example, looking at that page, you would say you start at the left, but it's incorrect. You start the other end. You know this because I have watched the monkeys peeling bananas. I'm a busy person. Oh my gosh, you're so funny, Barbara. All right, so there we go. We're gonna stop with that. Okay, we're gonna stop with that. Now let me dry it. Let's make sure it's 100% dry. Let me plug in my heat tool. And it does go through. It's alcohol markers. Okay, I think that's dry. By the time I pick pencils, I still have a little bit of graphite here. Let's just go ahead and get rid of as much of that as we can. Okay. There's our star of our bananas. It's a little bit not as curvy as here, but when we have a shadow up under here, maybe I'll do that lightly here. We're going to have a shadow up under this. So it'll be a little bit more pronounced curve there, you know. Okay. Needs a little bit more. I think it needs a little bit more of a hump. Let's give him a little bit more of a hump. There we go. All right, so now let's see here. Let's move this to the side for a minute and let's look at the colors. All right, so I'm going to have to pick the colors and hopefully it won't take me too long. Y'all be patient. If y'all don't have patience, just, it's okay. You can come back and watch the recording and scrub through. Okay, and good morning, everybody in the balcony. All right, so I'm going to go with my mom's set. I'm not sure if she has the full. I mean, I know she has 150, but I pulled from this too. But I want to try. All right, so I'm going to start out with Deco Yellow 1011. Here we go. That was quick. All right, so I got the first color. Canary Yellow 916. Mom's got them pretty good in order. Let's see. Then we have True Green 910. I'm not sure what that color is going to look like exactly. True Green. We go here to the greens. That's not it. Hang on. There's a green over here. I've messed up the set some. This is 913. I need 910. Let's see. Okay. So I'm in I don't know if y'all want to see me dig through. I'm looking for 910. What is that number? 989. 910. True Green. It's going to be like a green. There's 912. There's 912. 109. I said 109. What did I say? True Green 910. Got 912 here. There it is. True Green 910. Okay. Then I need Moss Green 1097. Moss green 10. There's 1090. 1097. Okay. I'm finding them. Give me a minute. Then let's see. I'm going to need a warm gray 1054. I'm just going through all the different colors. Oh, wait. Did I get 1098? Did I say I got 109? No, I got 1097. Artichoke. I need 1098. 1098. Y'all know I don't usually do tutorials, and I usually never tell y'all every single color I'm using, but I'm doing this because I like Helen's books. Okay, so I mean I would do these, but I wouldn't be, going through. Okay, now I'm going to pick up number so and so, and I just don't usually do that, but we are doing that today. Okay, 1054 warm gray. So let me go to the grays, and that is 1054. There's 1052. What's this one? 1065. There's 1054. Okay. 1054, warm gray. I'm going to pick all the colors. Salmon pink, 1001. Salmon pink. It's going to be kind of these flesh tones. What did I say it was? 1001. 1001. This one maybe? Can't see, it's in the gold. Can't see it. 10, is that 10? No, that's 1019. Okay. Looking. 1093. This is a yellow color. All right, I'm not seeing a salmon pink 1001. Of course, I've moved them around too, so I could pick another something similar. Let's go over here. There's 1013. This could be my backup if I don't find it. 10. Looking. Seeing everything all around it. Oh, there it is. 1001. Okay, got that. Let's see. Let's see. Am I missing anything? Hi, Ego Brain. Did I say to you earlier? Okay, let's see now if I've got everything. Got the Deco Yellow. Got Canary Yellow. I got the True Green. I got the Artichoke. Wait a minute. Oh, that's Artichoke as well. I don't need that on there. Artichoke in different places there. The Warm Gray. Moss Green. 98 and 97. Okay, got those. The Salmon Pink. Let's see what else we need. Dark Brown. 946. Dark brown. For some reason, I thought I took that on. Here's 947. Here's 947. For some reason, I think I took the dark brown out because I needed it. 944. Here's dark brown. This is dark umber. We might use this. I don't find the dark brown. Wait, that's black. 944, and here's 947. I'm not seeing it's a 946. We might be just going with this dark brown. Yeah. 944. Let's look over here. 937. Okay, we're going to go with this dark brown. Okay. And what else? Black and yellow ochre. Okay, so black. I've got tons of black in my other. I think this is a black. Okay, so we'll get black and yellow ochre is 942. Is this it here? 942. 942. All right, I think we have all the colors we need. We're done with picking colors, people. All right, now let's make sure. I'm going to sharpen them real quick and check chat while I'm sharpening. Going to sharpen and check chat. Stephanie, I said hi, Stephanie. Am I anybody saying hi? Thanks everybody for being here. We're doing a grayscale banana out of Helen Elliston's new book, Colorist Special Effects number 5. Oh, Denise probably left already. I missed you, Denise. All right, here we go. Let's give it a go, shall we? Okay. I need to take a break in a minute too because, all that lemon water. All right. All right, so let's go back. Let's go back here. And just, I could make a little chart here if I really wanted to, just to show y'all all the colors. Not necessarily going to write them down, but I guess I could. That might be handy. That might be handy. Let me just get them all down here real quick. Okay, and here's the black. Dark brown. Gray. Let's see which is the darkest here. This one maybe. This one. Because this will be handy for the next time we go through this book. Because I know. As soon as I'm sitting and go, oh, well, what number was that? I don't know. Let's, so these were alcohol markers. Here. All right, so let me write these down real quick. Give me just a minute. This is how you get organized when you're doing a demo. And then we'll zoom in while I'm coloring too. 942. Black is 935. And then I'm using dark brown 947. And then I'll put in parentheses what was the brown that she used. 946 is what she used. Okay, then the gray 1054. Moss green 1097. And artichoke is 1098. And true green is 910. That's anything but a true green. That's a mint green, but they call it true green. Okay. All right. Hi, Judy. Anybody else coming in? All right, so let's see what she says. We're going to go step by step. That's what I try to do on these demos. Let me put this back up there because that can. All right. All right. Deco yellow. Light to medium pressure color over the whole banana. You can shade fast and multi-directions if you wish, as this is just a light base layer. Okay, here we go. I'm not doing hard pressure because you do know that if you start hard pressuring with color pens, your Prismacolors being waxy, if you start hard pressuring right off the bat, you're only gonna get so many layers. I think I found that if I light layer, if I don't put hard pressure and I light layer, I can usually get like 10 layers. Cat and Paste, are you still here? How many layers have you found you could get with Prismacolor? If you're gentle, as long as you don't hard pressure. Can you get about 8 to 10 layers? Okay, there we go. There's our initial I see a little bit of gray over here I didn't quite cover. Okay. All right. Hi, Regina. Oh, you got your napkin? Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, we had a napkin thing giveaway last week. All right. So there is that. And it doesn't look quite as bright as this, but we'll just let's keep going. We can always add more. We can always go back. All right. So now the next is the 916, which is a little brighter gold. And it says, apply this. Wait, let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. Let's see if I can so that you can still see me and the book. All right, let's see here. I think that's going to be good. Me and the book. Okay. So the top of the stock, canary yellow 916. Apply this bright color mainly all over the light to dark gray tone. So kind of right here in the middle, she's got this. And right down here on the bottom. The palest area, oh wait, that's the palest area. Oh, she's just mapping out the palest area and the central line. Apply this bright color mainly all over on the light to dark tones, except where the light hits around the length of the central line. So right in here, she's saying don't put it right there in the middle. And the top of the stock right here. So of course I kind of got a little too dark right there with my gray shade. All right, so she has this, apply this bright color. Okay, so it's going to be mostly down in here. Okay. Mostly down in here. I missed Kat's answer. Tina said about 7 layers, but you got a heavier hand. Depending on, yeah, that is true. That does depend on the paper too, Kat. This paper right here, if y'all missed it, this is a textured mixed media paper it's that, let me show you the cover here. It's the Walmart bee inspired mixed media. It's 114 pound, 120 pages, and it's thick, and it's only $10. So this is great for practicing this kind of stuff. All right, so let's see here. Maybe just that looks pretty good. Maybe just a little extra right in here. All right, what do y'all think? How's that looking? Although I did lose this light area, but I can always go in there. I can always go in here with Posca and get light back again. All right, so there we go. There's a little bit of our brighter yellow. Let's move over to the next step. Okay, let's see what she says here. Artichoke 1098 true green. Okay, let's see. Artichoke is 1098. Got artichoke and true green, which is this one. So these two colors. Now I'm going to read what it says and then we'll pick it up. Okay, I'm just reading what she says. This is step 3. True green applied to the underside of the stalk. Underside of the stalk, right in here. Fade along about a quarter length into the inner curve. So I think that's about right about there. So there's mine, about that far. Okay, then the artichoke, she's got little arrows here. Shade the places shown, fade down into the banana toward the central line from the top curve length. So she's got artichoke up in here. Are y'all enjoying this? I'm having fun doing it. Let me move those pencils over. There we go. Okay. And I really do need to kind of turn it when I want to get on the curve here. Okay. Yes, you are. Okay. I can see where the salmon pink goes. Okay. Okay. All right. So then the artichoke also needs to go up under here. And you can also, guys, I'm just layering the next layer, but you can always go back and pick up the other, and blend those together. You just because you just pick up one color doesn't mean you can't go back in there and blend them together, especially on this textured paper, right? So just because she says to go in here doesn't mean you can't pick up the other previous color and blend. Okay, so artichoke there, artichoke down in here. And I'll go back with the yellow and kind of blend that to get some of the texture from the banana, some of the texture from the paper to kind of blend. Okay, there's a start there. All right. And then she has the warm gray, the next one. Oh, wait, let's go to number 5 first. Let's keep it in order. Okay, so we got some of the art, and you can always go back and forth. If you say, oh, I missed a little bit there, go back. Moss green. Let's get the moss green. Okay, moss green goes even darker right in here. And again, so I'm putting the moss green down, but I can also go back with the true green and kind of blend those together, right? Y'all seeing that? I hope so. Okay. So the moss green was just right in here. And that's the only place she's pointing. Now she's taken the warm gray, 50% warm gray, 1054, shade all along the top curve on top of the artichoke. Fade down just a little into the banana. This provides shadow because the light is hitting the banana from the opposite side over here. Apply subtly to warm up the darker grayscale tones. Okay, so she's going along the top. Right along the top. And again, go back with the artichoke color, to blend them nicely. Okay. And then she has it down in here too. There we go. Sorry, did I get off camera? Okay, so there's some of that. So I'm going to go back to the artichoke and kind of blend that softly. Okay. Come in. What you doing?
I'm getting ready to head down to.
Okay, I'm just drawing a banana.
Oh, nice.
We're doing it step by step out of Helen's book, her new book.
That. Good job.
Thank you. I started with grayscale markers. I started drawing the whole thing with markers, so that it looked like this to start.
Right.
And then now we're adding the color.
Awesome. Very good.
Thank you, honey.
Well, it'll make you a great lunch today.
Are you going to make steaks on the grill? Oh, yay. Steaks on the grill.
All right, so I'll head down there, then I'll
okay. All right, get some potatoes. Get some baked potatoes.
I'll get steaks and potatoes.
Okay. All right. Yay. Thanks, honey.
How about some sugar before I leave?
I will. Give me some sugar. Mwah. Love you, honey. See you in a little. Where are the cats? Are they not outside?
In the garage, sacked out, with the fan on.
Okay. Oh, don't forget. Don't come in the garage when you come back. Okay. Snore. I know. That's so funny. Malibu does snore. She does snore. Everybody's saying hi to you too. Steaks and a side of banana. Yeah, Devin. Okay, so now we got that, and I'm kind of looking, kind of seeing where I might have missed. I think it needs a little bit, maybe I didn't put enough gray right in this area, right above the line. I didn't put enough grayscale in there. That now I see that it needs a little bit more texture in here, So I'm going to go ahead and put some of this artichoke color in here, right down there, in the middle there. And if y'all don't follow Cat and Paste on Instagram, oh my gosh, that girl can color. She can color. Let me click on her name. Where is she? She's got to be right here somewhere. She can color, she can take a box of Crayola colors, people, and do an amazing page. Let me see, where'd she go? Where are you, Cat and Paste? I know I saw you here not that long ago. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. There she is. There she is. So y'all follow Cat and Paste on IG and see some amazing coloring. Seriously, seriously. And Tina too. Tina, where's Tina? Tina is an amazing colorist as well. So Tina is I'm trying to think catacomic, and I forget the number. Catacomic something number. But look up catacomic and you'll find Tina. Her name's there too, but she'll tell you. She'll say it in just a minute. Catacomic something. I don't remember the number. 10? Is it catacomic 10? Hi Ray. Hi Tex. Yeah, you need to go follow Cat and Paste. If you like, you're trying to color with color crayons, Tex, yeah, go follow Cat and Paste. I'm trying to see what Tina, there, all right, so there's Cat and Paste on IG. Put yours in there too, Tina. Put your IG in there as well, please. Y'all need to follow both of these people before coloring, if y'all are into coloring, for sure. See, it needs a little bit darker up in here, I think. I think it needs to be just a little, it needs a little bit more shading up in here. You got to take your time to do this. You know, I'm just trying to read the steps and do the steps. But seriously, look at the picture. And if you see where you need some more color and stuff, you know, you're not in, Helen's giving you as much of her mind as she can doing this. But, you know, you're going to have to look at the pictures and kind of, you know, decide kind of where the more shading is needed or whatever, right? Especially since I drew this, I'm not copying her exact banana. So, and there's 64, Catacomic 64. I couldn't remember the number. So follow Tina as well. All right, so let's see. So I'm thinking that looks pretty good. Now let me go back with the yellow and kind of just blend, or I could maybe even blend with the original yellow so it's not adding too much brightness. It's just kind of blending a little bit. And I do have I have a color book playlist, and I've got, I don't know, something like 500 or 600 videos on coloring. So you can find lots of, I don't really do tutorials, but you can find lots of coloring tips and how I color in my playlist. So hey, I think that's looking pretty banana-y. Okay, let's see what she says next. Did the moss green and salmon pink. Okay, let's get the salmon pink. She says to put some salmon pink up in here. I mean, it's very subtle, but look, you can see it. See? It's starting, I mean, I want to put an eyeball on this. It looks like a dolphin. And I want to put this in a space scene. You know, a dolphin in space, a banana dolphin in space. So I'm just going to kind of go where she has it here, here, and over here. And again, if you need to take the previous color to blend it in, now you wouldn't think but that does make a difference, doesn't it? That salmon color. Avoid the very, very pale areas. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of get down in here a little bit. You know, who would have thunk that salmon pink was in the color skin of a banana? But there's very subtle colors in a lot of things. Okay, let me just get a little bit right in there. I see it in the picture a little bit. All right, so there we go. There's our steps. Now I do realize that there's darker shaded areas, like the dots, if you will, the texture of the banana. I do realize that there's more of that in hers than in mine, but we can always go in there at any time with the gray and add, add some more different what do you call it? The textury bits. We can always get in there with more of that. So, but I'm just trying to kind of follow along as best as I can. Okay. Kind of like in there. And I see a few extras up in here a little bit. Take your time. You don't have to. Hi, Jane. You don't realize how reflective many surfaces are. Yes, that's so true. It reflects a lot of things. Exactly, Tina. I would not have thunk to use salmon pink. Exactly, Devin. Who would have thunk? Let's see. Only Dee would think of sending a banana into outer space as a dolphin. I would put a fin, a yellow fin on there. There, look, there's the eye, right? The eye's already there. And throw it in space. Throw it in space. And also, let's see, while we got the gray here, she hasn't added it here yet, but I mean, we could always add more of that shadow here. Or we could have done it also with the what do you call it? Markers. I'm gonna go. Oh, and the other thing, you know what I did get? I saw somebody. Who was it? What's that guy? It's a guy in the UK that always does reviews. Is it the pencil guy? What's his name? Somebody tell me. The pencil guy, I think is his name. And he does reviews of like Color Soft and well, lots of different things. But I think it's the pencil guy. Someone help me out here. I'm going to scroll down. Art Gear guy. Thank you. See, Devin read my mind. She knew. The Art Gear guy was talking about some of the what his favorite blending pencils. And I'm going to do something right here because I don't use blending pencils, but I got some. All right, so he was talking about recommending, and I don't think they had those at Hobby Lobby. Where did I put mine? Where did I put? Oh, I put them over here. So I bought 3 different ones, and I've had them before. I've had the Prismacolor ones, and I also have, and he did recommend, I think. Let me get into my Luminance. The Luminance pencil, because people ask me all the time about color pencil blenders, and I don't really use blenders, but let me find mine. Luminance. Hang on. What I do with it? I think it's Luminance, or it may be Holbein. Let's see, which one is it? That has the clear. Where do I put mine? Because I don't know if they're in here because I never use them. Now I don't know where I did with them. Hang on. But they're clear. I'm pretty sure it's No, it's not Holbein. It's got to be Luminance. Maybe not. It's not Polychromos. Which is the company I'm thinking of? Maybe Mom has one because I told her to get them back in the day. Does she have one in here? She's got other ones, but I don't see. It's just the clear. There's no wood on it. Cat and Paste might know. And there's no wood on it. It's like a colorless blender kind of thing with no nothing, no coating on it. What do I do with mine? Because I don't use it, so I don't have it handy. Well, I'm not finding it. And he recommended that one was the best one. I'm pretty sure it's Holbein. But anyway, so I said, well, you know what? I'm going to be working in these books for a while. I'm going to go pick up, and I did at Hobby Lobby because I don't know where any of my blenders are because I don't use them. So I picked up 3 different ones. I got the Prismacolor blender. This is the Prismacolor one, and we'll do a little test. We'll do a test here. Let's do some brown here so you can kind of see. Let's put some brown and maybe just let's put some yellow on so we can really see, right? Let's put some brown and some yellow. Now I'm picking up the brown there with it. And also always make sure you keep your pencil tips clean, because like I just went over that brown and I got brown on the pencil tip. So if I went in here with the yellow on my piece, it's going to put down some brown. But I just wanted to put down this for the sake of the test of these. We're doing a sidebar. We're doing a rabbit trail. Okay, so I got the Prismacolor ones because I'd never used mine. So I said, well, we're going to do work in these Helen books for a while. I want to be able to have them. She's not saying to use them, but the art gear guy was talking about them. So if y'all don't follow, did maybe Tina put a link in there? Someone put a link to the art gear guy. Now I can't find where there he is. There is. Okay, so just look up art gear guy on YouTube, and he talks about all the different blenders. Okay, I think it was his last or this 2 videos ago where he talked about all the different blenders. Art gear guy. And so anyway, knowing that we're going to do some color penciling, I said, well, they're going to be talking about, they're going to want to see. So I got Prismacolor, so I'm going to sharpen one of those. They came in sets. Let's see. All right, sorry, I showed you the wrong one. All right, so these are the Prismacolor. Let me sharpen one here. Sharpen this in, and we'll do a little test. Okay. So here's the Prismacolor one. All right. They're colorless blenders. And then this pack came with 2 they came with 2. So that's why there's a couple of each. This is the Kohinoor Polycolor. Kohinoor Polycolor. Okay. We'll test that one. They almost look the same, except that just have different names on them there. Okay. And then the third one is the Master's Touch, which is the Hobby Lobby brand colorless blender. So we have 3 different ones. This one came with 3 in a pack. These came with 2 in a pack, and they were under. I think the Prismacolor was the most expensive. It was like $3 for 2 or something. These were like $1.50 or something, under $2 for these. So they're not expensive, but I never use them, so I don't even know where mine are. They're around here somewhere. I could probably look up here and find them. I really would like to find that one though. I think it's Holby, but I'm not sure. But it's like no coat. There's no pit, no wood on it. I'm looking, but I'm not seeing it. If I come across it, he used it. Yeah, I know, right? But you get good tips. You get good tips. All right, so let's go ahead, and I was going to try it right here. But first, let's test it right here. So let's start with the Prismacolor, because that's what we're using, the Prismacolor pencils. So let's just go ahead and try to blend. Here's the other thing I'm just realizing while I'm talking about it. By using these blenders, you are mashing down. You're mashing into the pigment, and that's going to create the wax, which is going to make it so you can't do more layers on top. So we'll see how it picks up the color there. You need to clean that off. Okay. Now I'm going to go in here to the yellow, which has some brown in it too. So it is blending. It's smoothing out. As you can see there, it's smoothing it out. But at the same time as it's smoothing it out, it's mashing it into the paper. So to add more layers on this is going to be impossible. You have waxed that up. So if you're going to use these, my suggestion would be to use it at the very end when you're done with all your pigmenting, so that you can go in there and blend out any rough texture that you might have missed or whatever. Because once you've smashed down that paper, there's no going back. There's no going back. You've mashed that paper down into so. All right, so that one is the Prismacolor. Now let's look at, oh, wait, I wanted to test which one I wanted to do up under here. All right, so then we got the Kohinoor hard, it's, I guess it's the German name, HARDTMUTH, Polycolor. All right, so let's do that one. Let me see how it feels. It feels harder and scratchier. it's not as soft. It's not as soft as the Prismacolor. Okay, so there we go. You can see the difference. Look, there's the Prismacolor. There's the Kohinoor. They didn't have, they didn't have the other one that Art Gear guy had. The Poly. Anyway, he had two different ones that they don't have at Hobby Lobby. Have to get it at Blick or Amazon, right? So I just got the ones they had because we wanted to practice. All right, so I won't be using that one on here. We're going to eliminate that. The last one is the Master's Touch. And the Master's Touch kind of feels a little softer than the previous one I just used. And it is blending it softly, but it seems to be kind of picking up. See how it's lightened it up too? See how it kind of picked up the pigment? Look. See how much pigment it picked up on that pencil? So it does blend better than that one, but it also picked up the pigment. Right? So I think I'm going to go with the Prismacolor one up here. I'm going to go with the Prismacolor. Just to shade in that gray, the shadow under the banana. Of course, you can always go back in there. You can go in there with some white, too, to blend out this gray. In this case, the gray, you could probably blend that out with some white as well. Or add just a little bit more gray. Where's the gray? What do I do with the gray? Oh, where's the gray? Oh, well, what do I do with the gray pencil? The gray pencil is rolled away somewhere. Is it back over here? No? Okay, I don't know where my gray pencil went. It's not over here with my blenders. Well, I don't know. I'll have to get out another gray, I guess. I'm going to look on the floor. Did it roll down here? No. I don't know. There's the black, the moss. I'm not seeing the gray. What is this it? Oh, that's it. It looked blue. It looked blue over there. So we can add just a little bit more light shadowy color, the color, and then blend a little bit more. But I'm just not one for blenders. I just don't like them. That's just me. I don't know if Cat and Paste and Tina use them or not. If y'all do use them, do y'all have a preference to which ones you like? All right, there's a little bit of shadow there. Let's see. Oh, I think, is that the Caran d'Ache? Maybe that's what it is. I think that's what it is, Ann Makes. It's the Caran d'Ache. But that's is that not Holbein? Oh, what is it? Why don't I know I have it? And I have the pencils that go with it, but why am I not thinking of what it is? Where it is, I mean. In which pencil case? I don't know. I'd have to dig around. So the blender you're looking for is a kind of, okay, that's the one. Thank you, Gina. And I know exactly, I can picture it in my head. It's gray. It's a solid gray. And it's like a hexagon shape. I mean, it's very lightly hexagoned. And there's no coating on it. And it's a light gray. And I don't know where I put it. And I don't know which pencil case it would be in. Because I looked in my Holbees, my Polys, my Lumies. I can't find that one. But that's what it is. It's Luminance. Why am I not seeing it then? Let me look again. Hang on. There we go. See, here's my Caran d'Ache. I probably pulled it out because I wasn't using it. Now is this it? This is it. No, this is Derwent. That's not it, is it? No, this is a Derwent one. But we can trust that one too. This is a Derwent one. We'll test that. But I'm not seeing my Luminance one, in any of this. It's not here. So I've pulled it out for some reason, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, well. Not seeing it in my Holbees or my Lumies. So I don't know where it is. I know I got one or two of them somewhere. somewhere. You like the Derwent one? Okay, here's the Derwent one. So I'm glad we did go back and look in that one. Okay, let's test out the Derwent one right down here. Let's test out Derwent right here. It's smoother than the others. It's almost, this one almost feels like the Master's Touch one. Of course, I'm not really doing a big test here. You know, go look at the Art Gear guy. And you got to clean these off because it does pick up pigment and you're going to be moving that around. Okay. Yeah, the Derwent one's good at moving it. Like it's moving this yellow up. Now let's see about trying to blend the two together here. I guess if I was going to be a color pencil blender person, I do like the Derwent. It's good. But the Prismacolor doesn't pick up. It didn't pick up a lot of the pigment. It just, you know, smashed it down, which is what you're trying to do, right? Mash it together. Okay, so there we go. Let's get back to the banana because I still want to do the beer. Maybe at least start it. Yeah, that's good. I do like that, Devin. But yeah, people go, what? What? I'll probably just show a picture of all of Helen's books, you know, all 5 of them. All right, so let's see where we left off. Did the moss green? Okay, we did the salmon pink. Did I finish the salmon pink? It looks like there could be a little bit more salmon pink, just a little bit up in here. Now, again, I'm keeping light. I don't want to mash down too hard because then you can't blend anymore. Once you get that wax buildup, you can like mash down a color on top, but you're not going to blend colors together. But I am liking this salmon. This salmon does make a difference when you look at it in person. I can really see how that is really making this banana. It's making the banana pop. I haven't seen Janet talking much. I hope Janet's working along because Janet does like to work along. So can you see a little bit of the salmon color right in there? And right up in here. Now see how that to me is too harsh of a line right there. That needs to be kind of blended out. Let's get that moss. No, wait, what not moss. Warm gray. Artichoke. I need the artichoke. Artichoke up here. The artichoke needs to blend that gray in a little bit. Just a little too harsh of a gray line. So we'll just kind of blend that in. And then maybe just a little bit more of the plain yellow. Sharpen. That's why Terry. That's why she's quiet, because she went to color or draw. I don't know, maybe. All right, so I'm going to blend that. So I would just as soon blend with the colors rather than a blender. You know what I mean? I would just as soon just do it with this. Okay, so let's see. So we got the salmon pink. All right. All these little areas of subtle and soft colors over the base yellows really make a difference to realism. All right. We're going to turn the page. Let's see what's next. Let me get back on my board here because I can't work over this, right? All right. So here we go. Let's see what else. What's next. And Janet's having cocktails and ignoring us. Very well could be. Let's see. I'm desperately trying to keep up. Oh, and Fussy cutting my monkey. All right. Well, we need to get crack-a-lackin'. We're going to do another piece. So let's just see. All right. Dark brown. Let's get the dark brown, which my dark brown is dark umber because I couldn't find number 946. This is 947. Okay, so the dark brown is in these dots. apply to darken the speckles and bruise marks on the banana peel. Okay, so that's what we need to do here. It's just a few of these. I'm just going to kind of fall, and then we'll go back and blend them with the yellow because this looks very harsh if you don't. I mean, very textured. Look, can you see? Look, can you see the texture? I don't want it to be textured, but I do want these spots in here. So I'm going to just kind of go along here and add a few spots and dots, little extras. And then we'll blend them in. I'm not getting them exactly where she's got them because, you know, no two bananas are alike. Okay, a little bit more in here, maybe. Just a little bruise up in here. Maybe a little bit in here. A little more right in here, here, here. Up under here. Okay, so we added a little bit more bruising and spotting. Ensure the central length is the lightest color. So I tried to keep that light color in there. Where's my white? Maybe I need to get in there. Maybe I've got it. Did I get it too dark already? I got a white somewhere here. And that's a thing, you can always go back in there with some Posca and lighten it up, which I might even do at the end. But, you know, I haven't added any white to any of it, just the light. So we can get in here and probably lighten it up a little bit where I might have got it too dark. You know, see how that lightens it up just a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to take my yellow, my deco yellow, and go over the spots and just soften them up so they're not textured. Just kind of just lightly blend them out just a little bit. Okay. All right, let's see. Each step of the banana has differences, however subtle. Look closely, and each one is important to bring the banana to life. All right, now the black, saying down here, step 10, is darken, oh, that's not it. Darken both ends of the banana with the black. A few of the spots could be black as well, she says here. Some of the markings, that is. Just a couple here. Just a nice high contrast. Y'all know me. I love me some high contrast in my coloring. So we're going to add some black in here and there. Just a few. See, is that making it pop? Okay. For variation to the dark brown. Okay. Yellow ochre. Okay, so now she's talking, the yellow ochre is in the highlights. I'm not going to do this right here. I don't think, well, I guess I could. I could just do this with, because I didn't put down any shading back in here with the marker, you know, any grayscale back in here. Any, you know, try to get in frame here. I didn't put any grayscale in shading the banana back in here. But she's suggesting putting some yellow ochre in the shading. Okay, just putting a little bit here. Okay, And then she said to put some yellow ochre in that. That's canary yellow. Here. Kind of light reflecting in there. Gives it that little bit of reflective lighting. Okay. I think that's it. That is it. That's all. Now I can see maybe a little bit of yellow ochre could go in this shadow as well. All right, now the last thing I'm going to do, just because I think I lost some of my highlights, is I'm going to take my white, okay? I'm going to take my Posca, and I'm going to put some in here and just kind of blend it in just a little. Just in a couple areas that I might have over colored, and just kind of blend a little bit of there. See how that just adds a little bit of bring back the light kind of thing in here. Just a little bit. Maybe just a little under here too. There we go. How's that look? Does that look like enough light? Okay. What do y'all think? How did that turn out? This is a little thick down here, but it's okay. There's different bananas. Maybe just bring that bottom just a little bit up. There we go. And then you can look it over and just see like, well, maybe it needs a little bit more brighter yellow right in here. Maybe a little bit right in here. Can maybe add a little bit more of that green color right in here. So just go back and, now's the time to kind of tweak it, go in there and tweak some of the areas where a little bit more yellow in here. All right. We're going to call that done. Let's back it up and see what it looks like. Okay. So there's our banana manna. Thank you. Something I never thought I'd be saying today. Thank you, Tori. All right, so I'm going to take a quick break, and then I don't know, we got an hour. I think we may be able to do, I kind of wanted to do some of these, but we'll wait on that because I really wanted to draw that mug of beer. I kind of wanted to start this pint of beer. We'll see how far we can get in it. And maybe some of these colors I might already have pulled out. And this is not a grayscale, so I won't have to, do a base. I won't have to do a base with grayscale because this is not the grayscale section like this was. So let me get another sheet of paper out. No, I'm going to take a quick break and rip out a sheet. I know that's really loud, but let's cut this off here, the perforation. All right. Because this one's kind of got a little bit of, this is the backing page. So we're going to just put a fresh sheet on there. I'm going to leave this here for just a minute, do a BRB. Banana or banana. I'll be right back, guys. Okay. Sip of my water here. All right. Bye, Angie. I just saw it down there at the bottom. Okay. So we will set our banana aside and we will start on the, let me get something to draw on here. Draw our, and I think I will. Janet won't be happy with this. I'm going to get out a ruler to make sure my sides of my beer bottle are straight. Or beer, glass of beer. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to start with over here. I'm going to start over here and do this. Hang on. Do this. Let's get a pencil. Where's my regular pencil here? Let's move that out of the way. Some of these colors I probably won't need, like salmon, maybe, and green. But I'll need to pick some more colors probably. All right, so let's go ahead and draw it. Let's see here. On my camera. There we go. All right. Oh my gosh, Janet just texted me. Wait a minute. Let me go over here. I just got it on my phone. I mean, on my watch. Oh my gosh, Janet. Hang on, though. I'm going to brighten this up because it is a little dark, Janet. Hang on. It's a little dark. Y'all know, Janet, her banana looks better than mine. Hang on. Let me go over here, though, and brighten it up a little because it is a little dark. She just snapped a picture, probably on her desk, not even caring that it was a little dark. Hang on. Edit this brightness up just a little. Oh, that's better. Can see her little monkey. So if y'all missed, I sent her a little monkey. I forget what book, Portos book was it in? The circus one, I think. I think it was in the circus one. And she cut that little monkey out. And wait till y'all see. This is so cute. Hang on just a minute. There we go. All right, here we go. Look what Janet did. Oh my gosh, Janet, that is so cute. She cut the little, you need to post this for Poor Toast and for Helen Elliston. Her banana is so good. Janet, your banana is amazing. It is amazing. And I love, isn't that cute, guys? She put her little circus monkey on the banana. Right? Isn't that good, Judy? Oh my gosh. I know I don't shoot you. I fix the picture. That's awesome, Janet. It was really good. Oh my gosh. You got to make sure you post it. Oh, well, here. Let me send that back to you so you can post a better picture. Wait a minute. Let me go to my photos. Let me see. Do I need to crop it down? Let's see. Edit. Yeah, I need to crop this down a little. There we go. All right. All right. All right. Let me send it back to you, Janet. Hopefully it's not too big of a, shouldn't be too big of a, okay. I sent it back to you because my picture's a little brighter than yours. Yeah, that's banana envy. We'll see if that goes through, Janet. Okay. So I'm going to do, and let's just go ahead and do a little bit. Where's my ruler here? So I'm going to want the top. Let's just do the top about, does it have a lot of foam on the top? Not a lot. Not too much. There, I think it went through, Janet. Not too much foam on the top. So I want to just get a little bit of a top here. Okay. And then how far down do I want this to be? Maybe about right here. Let's just draw a line down here for where the bottom is going to be. Okay. That's going to be rounded, but I just want to get, I don't want to go off the page. All right. So then we're going to go about right here and here. Something about that wide. And then it kind of flares out a little bit, just a little, flares out here and here. And I'm going to go down to here. So we can have theirs might be a little wider. Hers might be a little wider. Let's just make this a little round now here. Again, color pencil and graphite do not play nice together. So if you draw yours out, make sure you erase it like as much as you can. Get rid of as much of the pencil line as you can because you're going to pick up graphite. Okay, how's that? So it's a little, mine might be a little taller, but we're gonna roll with this. Okay, there. What do y'all think? Is that gonna be good enough? Okay. So I do want to lighten this up just a little, light as you can get it. All right. Now her top is not. It's not a circle at the top. The bottom, you're looking down at it, and you're seeing a little bit of a curve down here. But again, I want to lighten this up. All right. She's got foamy stuff going on. She's got the foam going on. Hi, yeah, I said hi, Raul. Let's see. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what's next. All right. So let's see what colors. Let's pick colors first. All right. All right. Let's pick some colors. Let's move the ruler out of the way. All right. Let's see what colors we need. We need the Deco Yellow, which we already had that out, the 1011. Shade this as your base color. And then Yellow Ochre, which I had that out too. Where's my Yellow Ochre? Here we go, which is 942. Okay, got the Yellow Ochre and the yellow. Nectar. Okay, 1092. Let me get Mom's case back out here. Mom's case, 1092 is Nectar. I think that's kind of the salmon color. It's kind of this color. A salmon color. Let's see what we got. What did I say it was? 1092. 1092. There it is. Nectar. Oh, let me move my banana. I don't want to get that messed up. Okay. 1092. Then white. Got a white. And then Sandbar Brown, which is 1094. What was that other brown I picked? No. 1094. I see browns are so different. It's could be anything. 1094. Let's see if I can see. 1094. God, it's so hard to see them when they're in gold. You know what I mean? 1094. There's 1082. 1094. Some other brown over here. Could be anything. 1081. What's this? A Derwent what? Oh, it's a Chinese white. I was going to say another blender? Mom, you had all these holding out on me on these blenders. 1094. Oh, I don't know what color that is. I don't know what color that is. I might have to just kind of guess. It looks kind of like Sandbar Brown. That doesn't even sound familiar. Sandbar Brown. This is burnt ochre. Kind of looks, no, it's not quite. 1094. Not seeing any hints in the chat. Maybe it's more this color. It kind of is. It's kind of the color of chestnut, which is 1081. I don't see a 1094 Sandbar Brown. And I have picked out of this. I have taken colors out of Mom's case. So here's 1095 black raspberry. No, it's not going to be black raspberry. So, I might have to just go with that then. What is this? Another one? A Derwent blender. Oh, she just had two of the same one. Look at this. She has a Derwent burnisher. Mom was holding out on me with all these burnishers and blenders. Here's a Derwent blender, a burnisher. but that's kind of what I was thinking of. It's a burnisher, I think, that's in the Caran d'Ache. Oh my gosh, what else you got in here, Mom? What's this one? That's a Prismacolor. Okay. All right. So anyway, all right, we're gonna have to go with 1094 because I'm not seeing sandbar. Okay, let's see what else we got. Do we have any more? Oh, cool gray. Is that the same one I had earlier? No, this is 20% cool gray. I need 1060. 1060. Let's see, 1060 cool gray. Here we go. 1060. What else? And 30% cool gray, which is, I'm not sure what number that is. Shouldn't have a number there. Here it is. Cool, 30% cool gray. There's the next cool gray. Then what else do we have here? French gray. Oh, yeah, I use a lot of grays. Okay, French gray is 1076. Let's see if I can find that over here. 1076. I'm looking. Here's cool gray 70%. Not seeing cool gray 90%. We might have to go with this one. 76. I'm not seeing 76. Seen every other one, but not 76%. Okay, we might have to go with this one then. Oh, wait, what was this one? 50%. We'll go with that. We'll go with 50 because I'm not seeing. Oh, no, we'll go with 70. Okay. Then we need, I'm just kind of going as close as I can. Oh, sandbars according to the sandbar. Yeah, I have the number, Deb, but I can't find it. 1094. I couldn't find the sandbar brown. I could not find it in here. In Mom's set. I'm sure I'm not positive it's in here because, like I said, I've rated her case. I've gone in her case before and rated this case, and I don't put them back. So okay, let's see. I'll try to put all these back though. Let's see. French gray. We'll just go with the instead of the 90%, we'll go with the 70%. Let's see. What else do we have? Canary yellow. Okay, we got that over here from the banana. And pale vermilion, 921. Okay. Pale vermilion. What's this? This is an orange one here. 921. Okay. Do I need anything else? Got the French grays, the darker gray, the lighter gray, white paint pen. Oh, and we need a violet blue, 933. 933. Here it is. All right. I think we have the colors for the beer. All right. Y'all ready? Okay, so let's move these greens out of the way. We'll put those back in Mom's kit after a while. Let's go back over here. Put my pencils to the side. And I'm not going to make a chart because I'm using like 2 or 3 different grays that I can't match up right now. So we're just going to go with what we got here. All right, so let's start with number 1, Deco Yellow. Shade this as your base color. So she's leaving a little bit from the bottom there, a little bit of the, glass at the bottom. And this might be a little hard. Oh, let's zoom in. Let's zoom back in. At least 1. Maybe 2. Yeah, let's zoom in 2. Okay. But now let me move over here because we got to go to this page. All right, there. I think we're good. All right. And then it's right at the top of this little bend right there. Okay. The little bend. All right, so let's go ahead and color this in. So just being me, if I was just going to draw this and want this beer mug, I would be doing this with watered down acrylic paint. Thanks, Tex. I would be doing this stage with a watered down acrylic paint because I could get the same effect. But remember, we're doing a color pencil, Helen's color pencil tutorial. So we're going to go with Helen. We're going with you, Helen. but again, I'm trying to keep it light because I don't want to, if you get it too mashed down at the beginning into your paper, you're not going to be able to add more layers. You'll just be smashing a color on top. Let me sharpen my pencil again. All right. But I hope y'all are having fun with this because I love Helen's books. And I showed y'all a few of the things that I've done out of her books over there. See, now look, right here, there's a little piece of the drawing graphite and I smudged it right into there. You really cannot have any graphite. You don't want any graphite, by graphite, I just mean like a number 2 pencil. You don't want any pencil that you're trying to go over with your color pencil because graphite and color pencil don't get along. But anyway, I've shown a couple. I need to lighten that up just a little. Where is my eraser? Where'd I put it? Here's the markers. Where's my pencil? Well, I don't know where my pencil is with that eraser, and I got another eraser right here. I want to lighten up the color, the pencil. I can still see it. You probably won't be able to, but I don't want that smeared into there. Showed a couple other pictures that I had. Oh man, I just did something right there. Smeared something. Did I smear some more graphite? Did I pick some up right there? Might have. Oh, I know what it is. My ring. That's what it is. I went with my ring. But I do like working in her books. I showed earlier. Here's one. I'll just show this one because it's handy right here. This is from book 1. Oh, no, that's not the one. I want book 4. It's book 4. This one. Yeah, book 4, where we did this candy here. Did it big, but this is one of the ones we did from Helen's book. I think it's in book 1 is the eye. I think the eye is out of this one. Yeah. Here, this eye right here. We did this eye from the book. And a lot of them I've given away when I've done a show, done a stream, and where I've done specific ones just to give away. All right, so there we go. So we have a base coat. Just leaving that white and the bottom of the thing white down there. Okay, let's get a little. I'm going to take my ring off because I am scraping bits of silver into the thing there. Okay. Next, yellow ochre. It just shows some yellow ochre there. And just kind of some streaks in here. Kind of some streaks. And again, if at some point, you want to get rid of some of the texture. In this case, it looks like you almost want that texture in there. So I'm going to leave it in there for now. You can always go smooth it out. I know it's hard to see. But you got to do light layers to start. So I'm going to do both the sides here. But you could always go back in with the yellow and the yellow, neon, what is it called? Neon yellow? Oh, deco yellow. And smooth this out if we need to. But right now I'm just going to, and again, I don't want to rush too much. I mean, I am trying to go in a hurry, but I don't want to rush too much. I think y'all can see that that's getting a little darker. Okay, so she just kind of has, I'm just following along this picture here. And that is a light, there's a light area right there in the middle. Am I missing anything? No graphite in the beer. Yes. Thanks, Dave. You like the peppermint? Yeah, that one turned out pretty good. I like the peppermint. All right, let's see here. Just kind of streaking it because that's what it looks like here. It might be hard to see, but it looks like just kind of yellow ochre kind of streaks. So that's just trying to follow along with Helen here. I hope y'all at least pick up one of her books. You know, this one has more of the grayscale coloring. If you're into color books and coloring, this one has a lot of grayscale tips that if you don't do color books, you might like one of the other ones better. But I did show all of them earlier. So if y'all need to, go back and if you missed it, go back and see all my flip throughs of all of Helen's books. They're all worth it to me. This is just her newest one. Okay. Okay, I think you can see a little bit of that. Do I need to get it just a little darker? Probably here in a minute with the nectar. Okay, we'll get a little bit darker with the nectar. Okay, so we got the yellow ochre here. Looks like she's got just a little bit up here at the top too. There. Okay, there's a start. We can always go back and add more. Okay, so then the nectar is this is one of my favorite color pencils. The nectar, I love this for skin, and also slate blue. Those are two of my favorite colors in Prismacolor. I haven't had a blood elk there. Y'all are talking about getting drunk in there. No, not really. They're just talking about different drinks. All right, so now nectar. Notice we are shading a little less area each time. And so in other words, we're not going right into the middle, although this might need a little bit further in, just a little bit more further in. The yellow ochre, let's bring that back. Let's bring that in a little. Or out just a little bit more. Okay. It's very subtle at this point. Okay, so that's this stage now. We're done with that stage. Well, we can continuously blend, but that's that level. Okay, so now we're going to do with the nectar. And not right up to the sides. We want to kind of stay away from the sides here. And at the bottom, you need to curve this color within the yellow. So it's kind of a curve right in here. There we go, like that. A little bit of a curve. That's within the glass shape. All right. So, now she's going to, then the next one, she's going to use the white to get the texture out. Okay. All right. So here we go. So this is kind of going a little bit at the top up here. Give me a little patience because, we want this to turn out. Not right up against the glass over here. There's more yellow on that side. And again, she does give y'all samples in the books that you can make copies of, either on textured paper or different kind of paper. Okay. So I just drew it because I wanted it bigger for you so you could see it better. I'm looking over to see if y'all are asking or talking to me. I don't see anything in caps, so I keep working here. But Helen does get in very detail. So, like every color pencil and they're just like a real online tutorial type demos in her books. She's very in depth. which y'all know when I do color pencil, I don't do that. So, yeah, he does every now and then, Devin. I don't never have liked beer. I've never liked the taste of beer. If we have, go to a wedding or some event or something, if I'm have to have something, I'll just have like a Bailey's. Like a Bailey's on the rocks or something like that. And that's maybe once or twice a year, if that. I just I'm not a drinker. I'm just not a drinker. All right, so there we go. I think that's all right. I think that's pretty close to that. All right, so now she says a white pencil to burnish the colors to smooth out the grain, creating a nice, seamless, sunny beer color. So now she's going to use the white to, she's not using a burnisher, she's not using a blender, she's using white, which is more like what I would do. Okay, now I'm not sure what this, let's shade the golden liquid first. So that must be right here. Yeah, not seeing it on, not seeing where that's going to be. Hang on, I'm looking. Okay, that's not till late. Okay, I'm going to just keep going step by step. All right, so now I'm going to just take my white. And again, if we're going to add color on top of this at any stage, I don't want to burnish this so much that it's waxy built up. I want it to be, smoothed out because it is on textured paper. But at the same time, we want to be able to add some more color on top. So I'm going to take this step lightly. I'm going to lightly burnish in, because when I think burnish, I think it's mashed down in your final step. Have you ever tried a Radler? No, I haven't. I'm just not a big drinker. I mean, I might have tried stuff back in my day, but yeah. If there's any kind of new drinks out, then the answer would be no, because I would not have. If that wasn't around, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, then no. All right, I'm just not a big drinker. All right, let's see here. I'm just kind of going a little bit sideways to kind of get the texture, get rid of the texture. You know what I mean? It's very subtle still, very subtle. But so is that. If y'all have not seen Cat and Paste, well, and Tina too. Tina, both of them do awesome light effects, like in houses and stuff. Very cool looking. I mean, I'm not saying I don't color well in my color books, but I'm shouting out some specific tips that Tina and Cat and Paste really do well. All right. So I'm just kind of cross hatching it to smooth it out. But I'm not bearing down. I don't want this to be like a final layer because I know there's going to be more on top of this. But I'm just following along. We'll see how it turns out. Helen may email me and go, "What were you thinking? What were you doing? You did it all wrong." No, she would never do that. She would never do that. I'm just teasing. So y'all don't email me and say, "Helen would never do that." No, she wouldn't. Helen is so sweet. If y'all don't follow her on Facebook or anywhere, I don't know. I don't think she's on Instagram. I just think she's on Facebook. She has a website. But I still, if I post anything in her books and stuff, I still, put her name in there. Let's see. Let me just keep sharpening. I need to empty this out. Hang on. Let me empty out my thing here. Which side do I move it on? Hang on. I got to figure this out again. I always have a trouble. There we go. Opening it, and it shouldn't be, but it's full now, so I can't. It won't even sharpen anymore because it's so full. There we go. I love this little pencil sharpener from Joanne. Not Joanne the store, Joanne in Canada. Oh, there's something on there. All right. Okay, there we go. That's good. Where's my brush? Best to use a brush. All right. All right, let's keep on rolling here. Okay, let's go the other way. Again, trying to keep a light touch. Helen would say, you are an overachiever. Oh, I'm trying to, if I'm going to do her work, I want it to be the best to show how she does it, right? All right, so let's see. Now, color is shown. Oh, this is the color shown digitally to have a sandbar brown. Apply where shown. Then use deco yellow to smooth and blend. Okay, now remember, I didn't have sandbar brown, so I had chestnut because that was the closest color I thought could come to that, although it almost looks like green. It almost looks like, after blending, it looks more brown. So, yeah, let's go ahead and go. Let's go up here to number 6. So we're going to put down the sandbar. What's not sandbar brown, it's chestnut because I couldn't find sandbar brown. But this is the closest color I could find. She says she colored this digital to show you more where to put it. So she's just kind of here and there with the brown. So I'm just going to kind of go here and there, a little bit along the line here. And then she goes back in with the deco yellow to blend. So let's just get some of this in here. It almost looks a little green. It almost could be like that bronzy green color. But I'm going to go with this just because. So we're kind of going, right in here right now. Just kind of making it kind of that, textury look here. Okay, along here. All right, let's see if that's enough. All right, and then we're going to smooth it with the deco yellow. Sand brown is among your greens. Oh, it is? Okay. Well, that's why that looked kind of green. Okay, it's in the sandbar. No wonder I couldn't find it. Okay, let's see here. What number was it? 1094. Here it is. There it is. Thank you. Cat face. All right, it's among the greens. All right, but I think maybe I'll just add a little bit of this in there. Not too much, because I'm going to go back into here now and blend it out with the deco yellow. So we can add a little bit. Okay. Yeah, cat, yay! All right, so now we're gonna smooth. Aim for your liquid in the glass to look like this. We're gonna aim for that. We're gonna aim for that, Helen. But again, I'm gonna have to burnish so much. I just it scares me to burnish too much when I don't know how many more steps we're gonna have to go. You know what I mean? Because once you get that paper mashed down and waxy, you can't get that back. So I'm going to try to be a little careful here. We just got to get this done before Hubster gets back with those steaks. No, I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna try to finish this by 11:30. We'll see. So, do y'all like seeing her books? Is there some some particular one of the images that attracted you to maybe purchasing one of her books? What was it? Was it like the jewels? Was it the animal fur? Was it the grayscale like the banana? What kind of images would be the thing that would attract you to buy the book? Just out of curiosity, what would it be that you would like to learn if you were going to get one of Helen's books? Not too soft, just right. Yeah. uh, I'll try to post a picture of all her books on Instagram, like one by one, maybe, so you can see each one, like in a slide over. Because I really do like her books. And she's not paying me, or she didn't buy these books for me. I bought them all myself. But I really do like her books and her demos. And so I'm happy to shout them out. Let me sharpen my pencil again. The iridescent balloon. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. The heart balloon. I'm trying to not bear down too much because I want to leave room for another layer if need be. Okay. It looks pretty close to that, right? And you can't see the bottom down here. There is a line down here. Let me just put it with a gray pencil rather than a. There is a bottom to this glass here. Okay, next, number 7. 20% cool gray. Okay, 20% cool gray. Now we're going to start working on the foamy bit. Press hard. Okay, cool gray, 160. Press hard. Shade hard at the sides, going lighter toward the center, but still enough coverage that it looks gray rather than white. We'll add white paint pen highlighter later. Hence, some gray base is needed at the central area. Press hard at the base of the foam where it meets the yellow liquid. So kind of right all in here. All right, now this color doesn't look exactly the same, but it is what it is. All right, so here we go. We're gonna give it hard coloring, like she says. It doesn't look the same. Cool gray. 106. Yeah, this is it. It just looks different in the. This looks more purple. It looks more purple here than it does here, but that's okay. And then she's got some coming up over the top here. But I'm gonna do what she says and do hard pressure along the outer edges and toward the middle of here. Then we'll do it lighter as we go to the middle. We're getting there, people. Bye, Regina. Thanks for coming in. And thanks, everybody, for being here. All righty. All right, I think that's pretty close. Thank you, Judy. All right, now start the frothy top. Okay, I did sorta. Okay, I think I did kind of do that. Oh, now some 30% cool grays. We got to go just a little bit darker. Okay, use a scumbling motion to kind of make it frothy. So we're going to make some frothiness. Make some frothy. And carry it down a little bit into here. All right. She just kind of, she even drew her scumbling. Look. That's so cute. She drew her scumbling. All right, so there we go. A little bit here, a little bit there. All right. All right, now number 9, white pencil burnish any grainy areas of the foam. Reapply gray if needed. Okay, well, I do see it's going to need some darker on these sides here. The French gray one, yeah, the 7-6, the darker one. Yeah, it's going to need dark. She's moving over into here. And then she's going to burnish with the white pencil. So let's go ahead and put some of this darker area in here. Because then we're going to burnish it with the white. Are y'all getting something out of this? I hope. I'm having fun doing it. A little bit up in here, I think, maybe. I'm trying to do all the steps, just like if you were just getting the book and hadn't tried anything before. Because y'all know, I mean, like my eye, when I did that step by step, there's like 20 steps that I could have just gone over to the last page and just drew it. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted y'all to be able to participate and do it, do it step by step because that's how Helen did the book. So, yeah. All right. Darken some of the foam. Okay, the black pencil is going to be down here in the beer. Oh, that's going to be scary. We're going to put black pencil down here in the glass. All right, but let's do the burnishing first. Let me do the burnishing of the gray. Let's burnish up the gray. And she says you could add more gray if you need to, And if there's going to be any highlights or anything like along the edge of the glass or anything, we can go in there and put Posca, or she probably does too. Just kind of going in circles so get the idea of the foamy going. I'm trying to use her book successfully. Thank you, Kat. I really am trying to do it justice. You know what I mean? Because not everybody's done color pencil for 50 years like I have, And so I want to make sure that whether you're doing color pencil coloring like we do in the color books, or whether you're doing portraits like I do color pencil portraits, or whether you're doing any other kind of color pencil work. There's all these tips, and the more you practice doing these things, the better you're going to get at it. It's just that, I don't want to say it's just that simple, but it does. It is practice, Now, y'all, we're going to get in with black now. Look, we're going to be putting a lot of, we're going to have to get brave on that. We'll see what happens. We're going for it. We're going to follow Helen down whatever beer path she's leading us. It might be to the what's that beer fest? The German beer fest. There's a name for that fest. What is it? The festival of beer. She's leading us down that path. There's a name for that festival. It's in October. Oktoberfest. Okay, thanks, Janet. Yeah, Oktoberfest. Helen's leading us down the Oktoberfest road. Thanks, guys. All right, here we go. Black. All right. Black pencil. Draw the edges and bottom of the glass. Some solid black, some softer. And then she goes back in with more French gray. Darken some of the foam. Use light pressure to scumble or enhance the bubbly appearance. Cheers! Leave a yellow strip of liquid down the edge of the glass next to the black. All right. And then she adds more French gray. We're going to go back over here first, though. We're over here. Let's see what happens. Ready? Here we go. So let's go ahead and get this in here first. And let's go ahead and get down here on the bottom. Okay. I need to have a little bit of pencil I could erase down there underneath. Okay. Let's get this line. Let's get this in here. Janet's thinking, where's your ruler? Where's that ruler? I can hear Janet in my head when she says the ruler. Okay, this needs to be just a little bit. There we go. And we'll get some darker and some lighter. I just want to get the line in here. Okay, there's our start. I can breathe. I'm using enough rulers for both of us. All right, so let's see. Maybe I'll do a side thing here. The side of the pencil. to get it a little, not so harsh, just kind of soft like that. See? You can always go in there and add darker. Okay. All right, back up here. All right, now let's get a nice crisp edge here. Okay, same thing on this side. All right, there we go. What do y'all think? Is that looking beer-esque? Beer-esque? All right, then the French gray, 90% French gray. Where's the French gray? There's the 30. Where's my... not sure. This is one of my darker grays, though. We're going to go with this. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit of this gray in here now. Leave a yellow strip right along that, so don't go all the way in there. Kind of keep it away from the edge there. So there's a little bit of brighter yellow in there. Just darken the liquid on the right side. Apply gently as a tint. That's what I'm trying to do, Helen. I'm trying. Okay. Something like that. A little bit softer right there. Okay. And then, let's see, does she burnish any of this yet? Let's go to the next page. Canary yellow. Apply to brighten the liquid. Blend one color into the next. Okay, she's going back with it. She's going in with the canary yellow now. And we got really bright in this area. These areas right in here. So we're going to do that. And right in here. Am I missing anything in chat? I'm using, okay, she said enough. Very, very, very beery. Yes, her wording is very helpful, right? That's one. She's very meticulous on the explanations. Okay, so now I got that in there. And then pale vermilion is the orange color. Let me sharpen here. Pale vermilion. Add a slight kiss of orange to the French gray and blending into the yellow. So just a kiss right in here. Into the yellow and some on the left hand side, so both. Okay, so a little bit here, just a little kiss of the orange, and then over in here the gray and the yellow. Okay, is that enough kissing? Did I kiss it enough? Okay. Might need a little something down in here. All right, details. All right, number 16. French gray, draw some bubbles on the glass. Some small light dots and circles, others using a U shape, partial circle drips and blobs. Okay, let's get in with the French grays. This is here. Sharpen. Which one's the 90%? Is this the 90%? Can't see it. So that's not dark enough. This has got to be it. We're going with this one anyway. It's the darkest one. What's this one I threw over there? That's 50%. We're going to go with this one. Okay. All right. So now she wants some circles, dots, and foamy bits, you know. Okay, I don't want to overdo now. We're gonna want to keep it looking kind of not too much. Okay, some down in here. Draw a curl or tiny dot of orange under a couple of the drips. Okay, so let's put a couple more drips here, a couple over on this side, just a couple here, maybe one there. And then draw some orange under a couple of them. Well, we're going to go under most of them. That one doesn't really show up. Webster's home. Okay, so something like that. Okay. Let's put a few more little. Okay, is that kind of looking like this? Is that enough of them? I'm not sure if that's enough. Let's put one more there and let's put an orange under that. I know she's probably going to add some white Posca highlights. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing with the gray. We're going to draw some circles and half circles to suggest air bubbles, but keep it light, not hard pressure. Okay, so let's get in there with this color. Keeping it light. Oh, we went past 11:30. Oh well. The steak's not ready. It just got on. Okay, let's get that a little darker right there. Maybe just a little darker on this side too. Just got a couple over on this side too. Maybe a little bit up in here. Okay, there we go. I don't know if that's really enough, but maybe a couple bigger ones. All right. Bye, Debbie. Anybody else coming? Need to go Go get your beer and banana. Thank you, Debbie. Okay, let's see now. Let's go over here. Number 19. We're getting there. We only got these steps left, so we're getting there. Okay, number 19. White paint pen, draw blobs, circles, and drips on the foam, spilling over the glass. Okay, so that's my favorite thing to do. All right, first we're going to draw some dots and spots in here. Did I get it bright enough there? Spilling over the glass. Maybe a little smeary bit, foamy bit, And she's got one just coming right down the middle here. She's got one right there. I need a dot there. I need to add a dot. Need a couple more dots there. A little bit of orange under there to highlight it. And she's got a nice bright blob right there. Coming down out of that. Okay, maybe a little bit over here. Just kind of blob it out. Right up in the foamy bit. Up in here. Just kind of looking around, seeing where she's got foamy bits. How's it looking, guys? What do y'all think? This is a little too white, too harsh right there. There we go. Does it have enough? Does it have enough white foamy parts? What do y'all think? How's that looking? Oh, Hubster. It looks drinkable? Okay. Says he looks really. Oh, your husband said it looks good? Oh, thanks. Thanks, Devin Hubs. Thank you. Let's get a couple little streaks in here and here. All right. Okay. Are we about done? Let's see what others. Oh, wait. Let's see what else she says. All right. We did that. Number 20. Fine black liner pen. Draw sharp shadows under a few of the drops. Well, I think I could just do that with the black pencil. To be prominent and the others to be soft and subtle. All right. So we just want a couple. I think that's pretty good. Maybe one over here too. Okay. Now, 22, violet blue, 33, a hint of blue as shadow under some of the drips. Okay. Just a hint of shadow. I think that added a nice little touch there. I only have the one really big drip. Now let's see if I can take a white and kind of just blend that in just a little. Practice adding your own bubbles and drips on here. I think we got enough bubbles and drips. What do y'all think? Just add a little bit more. Maybe just a little bit of that purple in here, a little bit. Okay. I think we're done, guys. There's the finished one. Do you think did we make Helen proud? I don't know if any of this needs to be kind of blended a little bit, maybe smooth out some of the glass. Just a little, maybe, not too much, because I do like that textury bit. There we go. All right, I think we got it. Looks refreshing. Thanks, Hermie. Oh, Helen. Oh, my gosh. Lots of people be drinking a post today. Well, I'm going to post this on Facebook. Did you see my banana? We started with the grayscale. We went in with the marker. And there's Helen, guys. We went in with some grayscale, some alcohol markers to start the banana because we wanted to start with the grayscale like you did. So there's our banana with the grayscale, and the and then the color on top of the marker. So I really like the way the beer turned out. We were trying to make you proud. We're trying to make you proud, Helen. But I'm going to post them, and I'm going to post all 5 of your books. I did show all 5 of the books. If y'all missed it at the beginning of the show, we flipped through all of Helen's books, and I will post pictures of all our books and our 2 pieces that we did today. And it was fun, Helen. I love your books. I've done you probably saw them back when I did them. Here's one of the ones from number 4. There's the giant peppermint we did back in 2020. Did that one in 2020. And then we've done in book 1, we did the eye. We did the crying eye from book 1. And done other projects too. A lot of them I've given away. But yeah, so I'm going to show all your books on Facebook and Instagram. And I hope you guys enjoyed seeing Helen's books again. And, this one's really beefy. This one's a really beefy edition. Her new one, number 5. So, okay, guys. Well, I'm going to head out. Need a big mountain. You're so funny, Helen. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to head out, hang out with the hubster, and hope y'all enjoyed seeing Helen's books. And I do appreciate you stopping in. Shadow under it. Oh, put a shadow under it. Okay. Do we need a shadow under it? Okay. Yes, we do. Okay. Should I just go ahead here? Let's just go ahead and do it with a, here's my test here. So let's see here. That's going to be too light. This one might be good. Let's do a little shadow. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? We're going to shadow this. Put a little shadow under the beer. There we go. We gotta make Helen happy. Here's a little bit of a lighter shadow here. Blend. There we go. Okay. Thanks, Helen, for that last little tip. See? We needed her in here to finish the beer. All right, guys. Y'all have a great day. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thanks, Janet. And thanks to my mods and everybody that stopped in today. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Helen. I really enjoyed this newest book. So, all right, guys. We will see y'all later. We'll see y'all later. Bye.